A lot of people hear that they need to train to failure and just start taking all their sets to failure, but they don't realize that training to failure is a skill that you have to develop over time. And there's levels to it. The higher your level gets, the more gains you'll make because you'll be able to train even harder. Someone who's been going to the gym for a couple years after work versus an elite athlete, an elite bodybuilder, a physique competitor, their training to failure is completely different. So to develop the skill, you only need two things. And you have to apply these things at least a couple times a year to continue increasing your level and your skill over time. First is starting at a high rep range and taking that rep range to failure. So you can start at 12 reps and aim to take 12 reps to failure and then decrease those reps over time. So you start at 12 and every week or two, you decrease a rep by one. And eventually you'll get to the point where you get to like 6 to 8 reps, and then you can stay at 6 to 8 reps for a little bit longer. You might have to decrease the weights to do this correctly, but obviously as the reps go down, the weights should be increasing. This is gonna improve your work capacity. It's gonna help you gauge what true failure is, and it's gonna help you increase your intensity a lot safer. Second is having an extremely brutal workout, at least a couple times a year. I would say 3 to 4 times a year. And in order to do this, you're gonna need a gym partner to go with you, because when I mean brutal, I mean like absolutely brutal. Like for example, you get on the hack squat and this partner takes you to failure and beyond. Like you have to go past failure. You have to get to the point where your partner is helping you pull the machine up. So for example, let's say you're hitting a set on the hack squats for 8 reps. You go to 8 reps and you cannot move the weight anymore after 8 reps, no matter how hard you try. Your partner is gonna help you get an extra 5 reps. Like that's how brutal it has to be. It has to be to the point where like you literally cannot walk after that. And you have to apply this to all other exercises, even isolation exercises. Now, because this training is so brutal, you only do this maybe 3 times a year. And when you do it, you have to focus on only doing 2 to 3 compounds and then 1 to 2 isolations. 3 sets each, with the second set taken to failure by yourself and the last set taken beyond failure with your partner. This is gonna completely change your brain and make you realize what true intensity is, and it's gonna increase your intensity ceiling. And then once you have this experience of actually training beyond your limits, then that's gonna make your training even more intense because you've experienced something so much worse that your training now becomes a lot easier. And if it's easier, you can increase that ceiling of intensity. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can just do your regular workout with that partner and just have it 10 times more intense.